the decision that we have been waiting for. A judge has just ruled that the Trump administration's effort to deport Mahmoud Khalil can move forward. Correspondent Brooke Taylor, live right near that courthouse in Jena, Louisiana. Tell us what the judge is saying in there, Brooke.
Hi, Martha. Yeah, this has been long anticipated and some major news. Just to first give you some perspective, we're down the street from that ICE detention center. The courtroom is inside of there. They didn't allow any phones or cameras. So we're finding out this information from our reporter who's over there down the street. She tells us, as you just mentioned, the immigration judge has found Mahmoud Khalil removable. Khalil's attorneys have until April 23rd to file relief applications. I asked that reporter what the immigration judge was able to say. She cited those DHS papers and said that the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, was able to meet that burden. And again, they have decided that Mahmoud Khalil is removable. The next question, Martha, of course, his attorneys are going to fight this, but how long that process is going to take right now for him to be deported. We'll send it back to you.
All right. Breaking news. Brooke, thank you very much. And with that, we bring in OutKick founder Clay Travis, who's also an attorney and understands this case well, has talked about it quite a bit. So he can be removed. His lawyers can appeal this decision until April 23rd. Your thoughts?
Trump keeps winning. Look, we wondered how the Resistance 2.0 would come to be. Much of the legacy media has collapsed. Even the Democrat Party doesn't seem to have an aggressive opposition to Trump. It's been the federal district court levels where people have really come after him. But Trump has been winning as those appeals have reached the Supreme Court. This is a big win in the short term for Trump. And I think it just kind of goes to demonstrate that the judicial system has decided to throw itself athwart the tracks of the Trump train, so to speak, to try to keep him from advancing. And really, much of this is about delay, right? There's this idea, and I think it's real, that next year we've got the midterm elections, the House is up for grabs, and they're trying to do whatever they can to slow the progress of Trump. But so far, when he gets it up to the appellate level, most of the actions of the Trump administration are being found legal. And unlike Joe Biden, who it felt like every time he went to the Supreme Court was getting struck down, Trump is winning a lot.
Yeah, we know Marco Rubio essentially said that in the end, they went with a couple different arguments, but in the end, they arrived at you don't have a right to be in this country. It's a privilege to come here and study. This young man is a green card holder, but this immigration judge is buying the argument that he violated the terms of the green card by participating in anti-Semitic protests. Anti-Semitism is against the rules of this country.
Yeah, just up the road, right, at Columbia, where they completely shut down the university. But this happened all over the country, and it's not just about him. It's about sending the message to students who are on campus, hey, you're not going to be able to shut down. Remember UCLA? They wouldn't let Jewish kids walk through the campus.
That's right.
I mean, this was crazy.
I think they're denying their ability to go to class, which is discrimination, a form of discrimination, and potentially a hate crime to stand in the way, because the university sent them home. It's not safe for you to be here. So they created an unsafe environment on the campus.
Just think what would happen if the KKK showed up on any of these campuses and didn't let black kids go to and from the classrooms. The federal government would show up and they would say this is unacceptable. Jewish kids, like everybody else, have the right to get an education.
Yeah, and their argument was free speech. But if your free speech right is stepping on someone else's right to, they paid for their education to walk into a building and go to a classroom, then you're impeding their ability to do that.
You don't have the freedom to break the law to speak, right? There are speech parameters that everybody understands. And I think the message that's being sent here is an important one.
Yeah. So, Clay, we're going to see you in the morning.
Yes, I'll be bright and early in this studio.
Fox and Friends.
That's right. I'm looking forward to it. Never done it.
Yeah, it's
you have
early.
Some tips
the alarm
for me?
clock goes off early.
You have tips. You've done it a lot, so I'm excited to do it.
I'm going to set my alarm. We'll get up and watch. It's going to be a lot of fun.
No, you're not. You're going to be sleeping in. Masters is going on. Start your morning with us right here.
Clay, enjoy your New York City time.
I will. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.